Hey, my name is Maciek Zaremba. I'm with Fathom Realty, and this is our latest and greatest real estate market update for Sarasota and Manatee County. Today, we're going to be going over what happened in the month of February 2026, and some of it's good, some of it's bad. As always, we're going to be tracking 5 key metrics, starting with what I like the most, which is the total closed sales. This is the number of homes that sold and condos that sold. This does not include vacant land or commercial properties. So when we're looking at January 2026 and comparing it to February 2026, we actually had an increase, which is great. Let's take a look at the numbers. In January, we had 1,400 sales. In February, we had 1,701, which is an astonishing 21.5% increase. And that does sound amazing. However, if you look back just 1 month further, you go and see what happened in December, you're gonna see that February, our busiest month, had less sales than December. To me, it's not surprising. I don't think we had as much tourism and as many snowbirds as before. Plus, in general, the interest rates are high and the general economy is not looking super strong. So even though we had a 21.5% increase, I'm pretty disappointed with the total closed sales. Hey, quick side note. I started a new construction website. What does that mean? For Sarasota and Manatee County, I don't know if you know, but we have a lot of new construction projects going on. So I created a website where I record videos and I put them on there with all the information you want to know about certain new construction communities. The website is newconstructioncommunities.com. Go take a look, watch some of the videos. I am recording at least 1 to 2 communities every single week. Okay, let's go into metric number 2, our median sales price. This is what everyone wants to know. Are the prices going up or are the prices coming down? So we're gonna pull up the chart comparing January to February. Take a look. And as you can see, only Sarasota County homes went down in price. Everything else went up. And that's great and all, except they're still not really selling. I mean, if you look at 1,701 homes being sold, the first metric, you know, you can raise the price and you can lower the price. At the end of the day, if the sales are not really happening, no one's happy. Plus, the condos are pretty much in a bottom. Unfortunately, I think that in the coming months for March, April, and May, I think what we're gonna see is falling prices and less sales. This is just my estimate based on what's happening in the whole global economic thing with the war and all that. Unfortunately, the interest rates may not be coming down after Jerome Powell just spoke. I had hopes, I had high hopes actually, and everything was looking like it's going to get cut. But right now, it's not looking like it's going to get cut. Now, our third metric is our inventory, the months of supply that we have going on. So what does this mean? Basically, it's simple, is if we have no more listings hitting the market and all the buyers out there absorb the inventory at the same rate at which they are currently absorbing, how long would it take before we run out of homes for sale? So let's pull up the chart. And bam, take a look at this. 5 months for single family homes, 4.8 in Manatee, which is actually pretty dang good. That means that single family homes are actually in a seller's market. That means the seller gets to dictate a little bit more than the buyers do. But not for condos. I mean, look at the condos, 8.6 months and 7.5. Holy shnikes, that is just, that's not good, guys. That is really not good. If you're holding on to a condo and you're just like, hey, the condos are gonna go back up, maybe not. Maybe it's gonna be a lot longer than you think. So I hope that you can manage the payments, or I hope you can rent it out or whatever it is, because I am not, you know, encouraging people to go after condos at this point in time. Plus, you don't even own the land, you know? And the Sarasota condos did go down 3.4%, but you know, it went from 8.9 to 8.6 months. Either way, it's in a deep buyer's market. So if you're a buyer looking for a condo, you got some serious negotiating power. All right, number 4, we are tracking our days of from listing to a contract. How long is it going to take? If you list your house, how long to expect for it to go under contract? Really simple. I love this metric as well. So let's pull up the chart. Boom, here we go. What do you see? What is the general feel here? everything takes longer for it to go under contract, which just tells me that we are in a month of February was a month where we probably had a lot more listings hit the market, and everyone as a whole was sitting on the market longer. Easy. And lastly, we are tracking our total active listings at the end of the month. Now, what's important about this one is a little bit about the competition. How many homes and how many condos cumulatively altogether are there for sale active on the market? Now, this is an indication that if we have more homes on the market, then that means we're going to have longer days on market, and we're going to have probably prices eventually coming down a little bit. So at the end of January, we had 10,367. And at the end of February, we had 10,564. Now, this is still a lot less than we had in the summer of 2025, where we hit over 12,000. However, we're going back up. So what does that mean? Just like I said, eventually, if it keeps going up, prices are going to come down, and also the days on market are going to go up. Now, if you have any questions, you want to talk about real estate, you want to shop for the area, give me a call. My name's Maciek Zaremba. I'm with Fathom Realty, 941-888-SOLD.